Fellow Toastmasters and guests, by a show of hands, who here loves the process of negotiation? Any hands? Any hands? All right, okay, thank you. Who here avoids negotiation like the plague? Okay. All right, thank you. I love to negotiate. Having grown up in Southeast Asia and the Middle East, I've had plenty of practice at a young age and fun learning the art of negotiation. So when I came home to Canada, I must say I was pretty disappointed walking around a Blackfoot market like we have here in Calgary and noticing that there were price tags on everything. And not only were there price tags, I was expected to pay full price. Oh my goodness. Talk about culture shock. So here I am today sharing the 5 keys to negotiating like a boss. Number 1, know the market. Research. Knowledge here is an amazing confidence bolster in your negotiation game. Take your time before coming to the table and starting to really talk numbers to buy. Call around, get different prices. If you're in an actual market, walk around and compare different prices with different vendors of the same item. Get information. Try and figure out, if you can, what the markup is. For example, when buying a car, it's good to be clear on what the basic MSRP price is. If you have a way to find out wholesale versus retail, which can be sometimes hard to do, that gives you a good inkling too of the markup of things. 2, know the language. Every single time that you invest in a language, especially before travel, that is going to pay off. When shopping around or being in a market overseas, knowing basic language, knowing basic communication skills in the local language will incentivize the vendor and actually have the vendor, hey, this person cares about our country and language. And usually that will translate in a couple dollars off. At least 0 investment into the language will guarantee you tourist prices. So keep that in mind. Also, when buying a car, it's the same thing. There is a lingo, there is all the verbiage. So if you don't know that and it's not flowing off the tip of your tongue, odds are your deal is going to be significantly higher than someone who really knows the lingo. 3, be playful. Have fun in your negotiations. Keep in mind that a serious and stern approach is just not going to work, people. Gestures and making it a game and knowing that it's an interaction, the banter, really joking with people, that will get you very far. So if ever you have wondered, for those that know me in the group, I wonder what Joelle sounds like when she speaks Indonesian. Here's a sneak preview of me negotiating in Indonesian. Ya Pak, berapa ini? Hah? Masa? Itu terlalu mahal, jangan. Nggak mau. Oke, coba lagi. Hah? Oke, ya saya mungkin balik minggu depan, mungkin besok aja. Tidak. Okay, clearly no one understood any of that. So what I was saying was, absolutely not. I will not pay that price. That is way too high. Okay, give me another price. What? Okay, with that price, maybe I'll come back next week, my friend. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow, my friend. No, 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 no. So if I would have said any of this with a stern voice and came across, serious, that could have created some major offense. So it's all in being playful. Number 4, practice non-attachment. Na 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 poker face. Where are all my poker players in this club? Yes, poker face. Hey, whatever you do, do not show how much you want that item. I'll never forget when I was shopping with Jill Coe, shout out to Jill Coe, in Napoli or Naples, Italia. And I was walking around near the marina, and I made it very obvious in the store. Oh, this dress, and oh my goodness, I knew, and the vendor knew I wasn't leaving her store without it, which meant I was dead in the water. She barely even gave me €5 off. I was like, ay, ay, ay. And I bought it anyways. So case in point, also know when to walk away. Like literally. Be okay with walking away. No one, this just ain't working. This isn't going to go where I want it to go. Thank you so much. You never want to be rude. Thank you so much. I'm just not going to be purchasing today. Thank you for your time. And sometimes you may occasionally need to do the walk away bluff. So keep that one in mind as well. And for my last key, we have stay clear on your goal. When you put into play negotiating for your salary, for example, don't give up. Stay clear. It's so easy to fold in a negotiation. And remember, whatever you do, do not start with what you want. Go higher in terms of a salary, right? And so much higher so that there is room to meet even higher than your bottom line. Because if you start with where you want to go, you're always going to end up with less. Hold off as long as possible with playing the card of your final offer, because the person who is most certain will always win. So from life overseas, from building a successful business back home in Canada, and from doing 5 car purchases in the last 10 years, don't judge me, this is what I have gathered about negotiating like a boss. And above all, fellow Toastmasters and guests, remember to have fun and get stuff done.